Alright guys, this should actually be my final video. I figured that I'd go over in detail the two prize cards from Metrocon. Actually, these weren't even prize cards, these were just participation cards, the Ninja and the Samurai cards. These cards are supposed to never be released again, so I'm actually hoping that people might hang on to them because they might be worth something someday. They are Takeda Ieyasu Samurai and Nokadota Ninja. These two cards by themselves are ridiculous. They're both 5-point cards to put in the deck, and they both have the same exact effect, which is that neither one you can have multiple copies of in your deck, and neither one you basically have to pay any mana for, because they both state you can pay 15 health and drop them automatically from your hand. That is pretty high risk in my opinion, but a lot of people have used it for abuse. More people seem to prefer Takeda, but we're going to get to that in a second. But they both have pretty much mirrored abilities as well, with Oni Slayer on both, X Attack on both, and Ultimate on both. And as well, they both have one unique ability between the two of them. Takeda has Quake, and Nokadota has Ninja. Or not Ninja. Nokadota has Venom. Now they both are level 15s, so that means that even though you paid 15 health to drop them from your hand for no mana, you also will take 15 damage when they die. They both are also Essence types, which means that they gain the effect that states when they're destroyed by anything besides a tome, which because they have Ultimate, that's virtually impossible unless you kill it with your own effect. They shuffle back into your deck instead of going to the discard pile. Now, that's pretty awesome because they get to stay circulating, but that's also why you can only have one of each in your deck. Nokadota has 8 speed, while Takeda has 7. So you can see that there's a little bit of a speed problem there, but Takeda also has 25 attack, 25 defense, and 25 lifespan, while Nokadota only has 15 attack, 15 defense, and 25 lifespan. The reason for this is mainly because Takeda is made to be a solo creature. He is made to fight by himself and stay by himself the entire time. And on the other hand, Nokadota is made to fight in a group. Since he's spirit type, he can abuse the temple system, which is that if you control the temples of the appropriate element, and the creatures of the appropriate element are on the field, meaning that if you control Temple of Fire and there's a Burstin on the field, or a fire creature in general, he gains 5 attack and 5 defense during the fight. So that means that whenever you have other creatures on the field that are of supporting types, these two creatures he by himself gains more power every single battle step. So you can see that he can actually be potential to be a 55 attacker, since there's currently 8 temples out, and if all 8 appropriate creatures are on the field on top of himself, then he gains power equal to the number of temples times 5. And if there's 8, that's a 40 plus attack and defense bonus, making him huge. And mind you, that effect only kicks in during the battle step, so he gains the power every battle step, which makes him able to abuse his X attack a lot, since X attack says that you can half his creature's attack to inflict damage to another creature's lifespan equal to his attack, equal to half that attack. So you can see Nokadota is more strategy based, while Takeda is more aggressive. So they're both also hybrids of their polar opposite elements. Since Nokadota is spirit, he's hybrid of darkness, and Takeda is chaos. He's hybrid of light. They both are actually part of a storyline piece in the actual story. Nokadota and Takeda are destined to fight forever, mainly because they maintain the balance of the universe. If either one wavers, the entire world will be lost, is pretty much what their flavor text says. And the minute that one of them wavers, the world will tip for either good or evil in the wrong way. But since they both represent good and evil, it's hard to say exactly what would happen, but it is warned that if they ever do stop fighting, the end of the world will be looming. And so there's a lot of storyline with these cards. They're particularly really pretty. and a lot of people are probably going to want them in the coming months when I don't have any more to give away. So I'm hoping that that everybody enjoyed this little short review and an insight into the two participation cards from Metrocon, and I hope that that these cards will continue to see play even in the later years of the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed all this, and I'll talk to you later.